Hey, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to another video. So update 30 has just gone live and this looks to be a huge update. So scrolling here real quick here, obviously we know about the new dungeon edition and we have two brand new passives. We have the Diligent passive, which was actually leaked, and we have the Prodigy passive as well. So without further ado, first things first that we're going to do, we are gonna jump into the time chamber and we are gonna go and start and re-rolling to get either of the two passives. So let me just run real quick here to the machine, and before we do that, actually we can just equip full time lords just for the sake of speeding up the time. Now we're gonna spin on our sensitive slayer here. We do want to get a good passive on him, and before we actually jump into it, let's check the index right here. So we have Diligent and Prodigy, both of them at 0.31%, and I feel like Prodigy is gonna be some turbo as broken passive. So 0.31%, we are gonna roll until we get this passive. So let's go for it. Actually, before we do that, let's check this real quick. So our sensitive slayer is at 260 quad damage, just for a reference, and let's begin with the rolls. Let me just turn on my auto clicker. Okay, we should be good to go. Alright guys, so we actually got Diligent 2 here, so we're gonna stop on this for a little bit. And as you can see here, basically Diligent does allow you to break higher than the current level cap that the game has. So with Diligent 2 we can get 3 extra levels than normal, and I would assume that Diligent 3 gives 5 extra levels than normal. Alright guys, now unfortunately I ended up deciding to give up on trying to roll for a Prodigy, and that is due to the fact that Prodigy is strictly a mythical passive, so you do not have the ability to get Prodigy 2, Prodigy 1, etc. So here's what guys, essentially Prodigy is the new Genius 4. So you see here there has been some adjustments. Genius 3 is now increasing your level speed by up to 60%, and essentially what Prodigy does is Prodigy is Genius 4. So as you can see here in the tooltip, it says this fighter levels up twice as fast. So Prodigy equals Genius 4 equals 100%. And then we have Genius 3 at 60%. I guess we can check out the rest of them as well. Genius 2 at 30%. I think it was 20% regardless as well. 30, excuse me. And Genius 1 should be 15. All right, that is perfect right there. Everything is working as intended. And back to our favorite passive, Diligent. Now guys, Diligent is gonna be the new meta. As you can see here, Diligent 3 allows you to get +5 levels above the level cap on your unit. Now, it has also been confirmed by Direb that you can limit break a Diligent, so you can get 10 extra levels on your units. Now, 10 extra levels are about 70% stronger on a unit. I guess we can try to sort of check it out like this. So 1 second. So let's do this, right? Level 300 Direb. So shiny Direb level 300 is 310 quad. Now, non-shiny Direb, okay, never mind. The scaling is way too much. But according to Direb, it's about a 70% increase, those 10 levels. That's what he said. But keep in mind that, guys, because of the high scaling of the levels, your passives are scaling more, so we're ultimately looking at a 100% damage increase on a limit broken Diligent unit. Actually, no, with 10 levels, it's gonna be even more. Like, what am I saying? Okay, scrap what I just said, guys. We go back to this. So, a level 300 Direb that shiny does 310 quad, right? So, level 305 Direb does 300 quad. So, ultimately, you see, just like Direb said, those 5 levels are about 70%. That's very similar to a shiny component. And then just imagine that you can do 5 extra levels if you decide to limit break and get a second Diligent. Now guys, this passive is top priority. You want to get this passive on your units and level them up past the level cap, and then whatever it is you're doing afterwards, feel free to do it. But try to get this, like, this is automatically the best passive in the game right now, and it's here to stay. It's gonna be meta for the foreseeable future of anime fighters. It's just gonna be flat out insane. But anyway, guys, that was pretty much for this passives video. We got a Diligent is an insane passive. Prodigy is alright too, but it's not honestly that big of a deal. It's definitely nice, but it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. Especially now with time and incubators and like max opening, and like we have a +5 XP and plus luck event right now. So if you pop a super boost and a super luck on top of it, you're just gonna level mad fast. But anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Take care.